Discipline should be inculcated from a very young age. Talent and genius alone are not enough to achieve success. Discipline has an equally important role to play. It is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is the purifying fire by which talent becomes ability. I request you all to please keep standing as we shall have the Lord's Prayer. Teachers who are here, just come towards the mic.
Deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever.
School captains commanding voice and issued an order. The drum beats roll, the band strikes up, and the synchronized swing of arms and the sound of thudding feet stir something within us, isn't it? Besides being spectacular, there is a sense of dignity and pride that the students bring to it. A well-coordinated march past, coupled with its stirring marching music, is a visual feast. Hands together and encourage them. Diamond, Emerald, Ruby and Topaz all set. That is Tanpreet Kaur, our school captain, a multifaceted young lady, excellent in academics and an able leader. Followed by the vice captain of the school, Sanjana Sharma, poised in his tune, holding aloft the shivering blue satin flag, imparting the message, love virtue and seek knowledge, the motto of our school, to the rest of the school community. The other pilots, Ashish, Farhan, Rajeshwari and Samira Beg. Dining house. Kindly cheer them, parents. Let's encourage them. And they are being judged. This mass past is a competition where they're being judged. House. Radiant's Ruby House. Ruby Topaz House. Parents, as they're coming forward, cheer them please by clapping for them. March Past is literally the flagship event of our annual day celebrations. One of the most traditional ceremonies event that still exists today, both exciting and sober. These cabinet members have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They have worked hard.
One. Two. In the name of all competitors, I, Tanpreet Kaur, promise that we shall take part in the sports and games activities, respecting and abiding by the rules that govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the glory of God and in the honor of our school. 3.
the school captain. The tradition of lighting an Olympic flame comes from the ancient Greek, where a sacred Fatima Kali, and she has passed it on to the Topaz house captain, who is a Dipti Tajin. And then that is
Emerald House and Ruby House cover the gap.
the torch is being carried over by the Diamond House, that is Angelica Florence, and the last is
Emerald
Shravani
House,
Mercy.
move to your right.
Hand it over to our captain. That's Angelica Florence there with the, of the Emerald House. Peace and harmony. It's being lit. At our games lead by our school captain. Thank you, judges, and thank you, children. Thank you, children, once again for that wonderful display of the march past. I request the parents to give them a big hand. You have done your best.
Sir, now I request you to kindly inspect the groups.
Be seated now. You can be seated, parents. Please sit down. The school captain leads the chief guest to inspect the four houses, accompanied by our principal and state team. Color is still in success. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the Diamond House. Pristine, pure and perfect. Blue is the color of harmony, the color of the infinite sky, and the ever-present oceans. It also suggests loyalty, integrity, and honesty. It is the most popular color in our culture. The captain of the Diamond House, Shravani Mercy, is a fiery and confident young lady, and the vice captain, Banu Prakash, a courteous and versatile young man. The flag assures us of peace, purity, and simplicity. The Diamond House, vibrant, vigor, and vitality. Green represents life and the life form of greenery and colors attached to relaxation. It also suggests stability, fertility, and endurance. The captain of the Emerald House is Angelica Florence, virtuous and intelligent, and the vice captain Uday Kiran, an exemplary young man. Green, the symbol of peace and prosperity. The Ruby House, radical, regenerating, and rare. color red emits energy, strength, courage, and power. It also suggests passion and love. Red is radiant and fiery, and so is the Ruby House. Their captain is Fatima Khalil, gentle and imperturbable, and the vice captain is Dhruv Sharma, an industrious young man. The color symbolizes love and elegance. The Topaz House, smooth, sunny, and swift. Yellow, the color of precious gold, and the vibrant and light-giving sun, the warmth of fire. Shining brightly in this golden sky, standing for truth and friendship, are these Topazians. The captain is Dipti Tate, a versatile and popular young lady. The vice captain is P. Sharan, who carries out his duties silently and diligently.
Of St.Mark's Progressive School 2017 and 18 open.
Emancipation, that is freedom, is what we all yearn for. The chief guest releases the pigeons, symbolizing, and balloons too, symbolizing the Olympic motto of faster, stronger, and higher. Thank you, sir. Dresses and fashion culture across the Indian states, signifying Hum Saath Saath Hai. Akansha as Bharat Mata, Pranit as Mahatma Gandhi, and
First
Mahat
line.
as Nehru.
First line. First line.
Lovely children. They too wanted to be a part of the social, so here they are. Vibrant and varied, the little ones of the nursery. So you see the Gujarati bride, the Rajasthani, and the Tamilian. From LKG, the sugar pies of LKG.
One day we will win.
They're here to sway to the tunes of Sugar Sugar and Honey Honey, a song written for the cartoon strip Archies. Oh, so cute. Come on, children. That's it.
Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl. And you got me wanting you. Honey. Oh, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl. And you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl. And you
Come
got
on, children,
me
that's it.
wanting you. Oh, honey. Oh, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl. And you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar.
We are being influenced by all the media around, all what goes on a bit. Too much of hype watching the bigger ones. That song signifies they are like the summer sunshine pouring the sweetness away. Come on, let's keep cheering them. They are your little ones from LKG. That was lovely, children. Look at them bowing down. Okay. Thank you. A big hand for them, please. The teachers in charge of this sugar pie performance are Mrs. Jacqueline and Mrs. Shirley Wetton. Thank you, children. And waiting patiently behind are the students of UKG and Class 1. Teachers in charge of this sugar pie performance are Mrs. Jacqueline and Mrs. Shirley Wetton. Thank you, children. And waiting patiently behind are the students of UKG and Class 1. Of classes UKG and 1 coming forward to perform their drill, the ribbon drill. Before they begin, let's have a short story about this ribbon drill. There's a story that attributes the beginning of the Chinese ribbon dance or drill to a man who saved a Han Dynasty emperor from an assassination attempt by blocking the sword with the silk from his sleeve. Thus, ribbon dancing was created to honor the savior. Come on. Here we have the children of classes UKG swishing the ribbons with a lively performance. This is from the album Froggy. Get ready for this. Excited to watch your kids, but please see that the others also can view them. Must be a real proud feeling for the parents to watch the kids here performing. Yeah, this is a peppy drill. Wow, beautiful. Come on, children. diversions here. Parents and friends hanging around.
Y'all ready for this?
Pre-written for non-commercial use.
This looks beautiful. Thank you, children. That was a wonderful performance. Lively, really lively and energetic. And the teachers in charge of this drill was Mrs. Shirley Macklin, Mrs. Josephine, Mrs. Pavani, Mrs. Brahmaramba. That's it. Next we have students of class 2nd and 3rd, fitness enthusiasts. We are here to help you with your fitness regime. Beautiful children, come on, keep it up. Isn't this a great way to have fun?
Been here all night, Rihanna. Been here all day, Nicki Minaj. And boy, you got me walking side to side. I'm talking to you. See you standing over there with your body, feeling like I wanna rock with your body. And we don't gotta think about nothing. I'm coming at you, 'cause I know you got a bad reputation. Doesn't matter 'cause you give me temptation. And we don't gotta think about nothing. These friends keep talking way too much. Say I should give you up. Can't give them no good Been here all night. Been here all day. And boy, you got me walking side to side. I've been here all night. I've been here all day. And boy, you got me walking side to side. Been trying to hide it. Baby, what's it gonna hurt if they don't know? Making everybody think that we so alone. Just as long as you know you got me. And boy, I got you.
Well, in this you don't have to coordinate or match anyone's steps. The movements
I know
are
it's
simple.
gonna get me in trouble.
Whatever seems to go with the music and you get your body in shape. Be fit, be stylish.
Keep talking way fresh type of flow. Miss icicle, ride deck bicycle. Come true, yo. Get you this type of blow. If you wanna manage, I got a tricycle. All these bitches flows is my mini-me. Body smoking, so they call me Young Nicky Chimney. Rappers in they feelings, cause they feeling me. I give zero fucks and I got zero chillin' me. Kissing me, have the blue box that say Tiffany. Curry with the shot, just tell them to call me Stephanie. Gun pop, and I make my gun pop. I'm the queen of rap, young Ariana Run Pop.
Friends keep talking way too much. Say I should give them up. Can't hear them no, cause I've been there all night. I've been there all day. And I got to decide. I've been there all night. I've been there all day.
It's the new style with the fresh type of flow. Miss icicle, ride deck bicycle. Come true, yo. Get you this type of blow. If you wanna manage, I got a tricycle.
Thank you, children. That was a wonderful display. I think that was quite easy. All of us could learn those steps, be fit and stylish. If fitness could come in a bottle, everyone would have a great body. A man's health can be judged by what he takes, 2 at a time, and his stairs or pills. To display their fitness levels with the Zumba moves. They'll be performing to the tunes of Can't Stop the Feeling from the album of Justin Timberlake, and later to be Cheap Thrills from Sia's album. Follow your lines, children.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally.
Wow, this is exciting.
The way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know, so just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance.
Wow, these twins have mastered the
So
drum
just
moves.
dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling.
Parents, don't
So just
hesitate.
dance, dance,
Take some
dance.
tips
Stop
from
the
them.
feeling.
They can be your tutors.
I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say.
Now this is from Sia's album, Cheap Thrills.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money as long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money as long as I keep dancing. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta paint my nails, put my high heels on. It's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money as long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money as long as I keep dancing. I don't need no money as long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money as long as I keep dancing. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money as long as I can feel the beat.
Thank you, children. A big hand for them. Children of classes 4 and 5, you just said we can move on with your graceful moves. Don't you think they're masters in Zumba moves, parents? But don't hesitate to take tips from them. They'll be good tutors.
Their prayers and motivation always inspired us with each academic year. The academic year began with zeal and commitment. Our school's SSC results, as usual, were 100%. In the beginning of June 2017, we had in our midst Sister Madhubala, a spiritual counselor and a teacher by profession, who inspired our staff and class 10 students. Also, we had Mrs. Vijayalakshmi, a mathematics teacher, working in Government High School, gave the staff very useful tips to continue with SECA model and record maintenance. I take great pride in calling our institute with a vision. A vision to build intellectual individuals, clean societies, great nations, and an awesome world. We were on track with our content lectures, projects, interactions, and with sports activities, while keeping balance with all-round development of students who only proved to be our strength. The teacher-student bond thrives upon knowledge sharing and skills building. Here I look forward to keeping this cycle year on year with your support. On November 14th, we had sports events, namely cricket, kho-kho, and kabaddi, for seniors and juniors to commemorate Children's Day, which was held at Sarojini Fitness Academy. Apart from sports events, competitions, academics, institute should be integrated with the attitudes and values, and only then we can say it's our achievement. It's a great pleasure to announce that coming Saturday, that is on 27th, we have alumni meet at Chiran Fort Club, Begumpet. Today's event, our annual day, is an example of the gift of belonging. Yes, we all belong to this great workplace, St.Mark's. I conclude with a quote by Sir Benjamin Franklin. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. God bless you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, ma'am. And thank you once again, Mr. and Mrs. Vamshi Kodamala, for being here today with us in our midst. Thank you, sir. And now we have finished with the primary section drills and dances, and we begin with our high school. And this is going to be a competition between the 4 houses: Diamond, Emerald, Ruby, and Topaz. It's a dance and drill. Some have contemporary. Okay, so the judges for the drill and dance are Mrs. Mary De Silva. She is the ex-vice principal of St. Andrews High School. Mr. Manoj Xavier, manager continuous improvement at DuPont. And Mr. M. Sudarshan, PT. And Mr. Mario, an international boxer from South Central Railway. So they are the judges. And children, get ready for your performance now. Matters, everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. The Emerald House are here to spread the message of joy in our lives, and for that we need peace and love. People spend a lifetime searching for happiness, looking for peace. They chase idle dreams, addictions, religion, even other people, hoping to fill the emptiness that plagues them. The irony is that the only place they ever need to search is within. Living in peace is both an outward and an inward process. Outwardly, it is a way of life in which we respect and love each other, in spite of our cultural, religious, and political variations. I request the photographers to kindly be to the side, please. Inwardly, each of us needs to cultivate peace. This means understanding and overcoming fear, anger, intolerance, and lack of social skills that cause violence. For it continue to ignore the rage within, the storm outside will never subside.
Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary? Where are you now? Penny, under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monsters running wild inside me. I'm faded. I'm faded.
Now begin the formation that is the sign of peace. And to quote Albert Einstein, peace cannot be kept by force. It can be achieved by understanding. That's a sign of peace then. Lovely. Thank you, children. Thank you, children. That was a wonderful display. A joyful life is not a floodlight of joy. It is made up of joyful moments, gracefully strung together by trust, gratitude, and faith. If you have the power to make someone happy, do it. The world needs more of it. Thank you, children. That was wonderful. And once again, a big round of applause for them. And the credit for that goes to Mrs. Deepika and Mrs. Grace. Mrs. Grace and Mrs. Deepika. And Mrs. Bali. Now we have the Ruby House Child Rights. They're going to make a social awareness. Children are God's gift to us, and every child comes with a message that God is not yet discouraged of man. Children are citizens of tomorrow's world, yet they are misused, abused, and ill-treated in various ways. They are naive, innocent, and defenseless. It is our duty to protect their rights and their future. Today, the students of the Ruby House are to portray the importance of child rights, which is broadly characterized under the following heads: right to survival, right to protection, right to participate, and the right to development.
A silent wish sails the seven seas.
See the props, you see the hand claps, and chain. The children, they don't have the freedom.
And the walls of doubt
Please make note of all this. The children are trying to convey a message.
this comes to pass when a child is born. And all of this happens because the world is waiting for one child. Black, white, yellow,
They begin their
no one
formation.
knows.
You see a heart
But a
in
child that
between.
would grow up and turn tears
Maybe
to
a child
laughter,
is born.
hate to
The
love,
head and the body.
war to peace.
It is right
and
to
everyone to
survival.
everyone's neighbor. Misery
Child
and
is born
suffering would
and
be
the right to
forgotten
survival.
forever.
You see the heart around and the child in between. next formation, that is C-R-Y, cry. There you see the C, R and Y, which is the right to child rights in you. Right to participation. CRY stands for child rights in you, and it is the right to participation.
कब तक ये दुनिया आंखों को मीचे सोती रहेगी तकिए के नीचे जुबां पे ताले रखेंगे कब तक खूंटी से ख्वाब बंधे रहेंगे कब तक आवाज था अपने दिल को आजादियां आवाज था अपने दिल को आजादियां
Now they form 4 circles, each signifying one. They are pointing out to drug abuse. The first circle. This is violence. All this is right to protection. The third one is child abuse. And here domestic violence. The parents fighting, and you see the small kid in between, the child crying. Well done, children. A big hand for them. You send the message across loud and clear. There's no reason, there's no excuse. Child labor is child abuse. Don't ask children to take a tool. Instead, leave fear and the head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Into the heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. These immortal words were written by an Indian who stood tall in the world of literature, that is Rabindranath Tagore. And I'm sure our chief guest wife, Mrs. Sharon Kodamala, was able to connect to this, as she has been empowering rural youth from quite a number of states. Isn't it, ma'am? Thank you.
James Ambarpeta, his wife, Mrs. Manjula Ambarpeta, headmistress, Mrs. Daksha Holt, Mr. Jonathan, all the guests present here, the staff, management, and parents and the students of St.Mark's Progressive School, a very good evening. It's my great honor to be standing here, and I thank the management and staff of St.Mark's Progressive School for giving me this opportunity to partake in your celebrations. My association with this school goes back a very long way. I reminiscence visiting the school's first building on the Pendergast Main Road. Over these years, under the able leadership of Mr. James Ambarpeta and his efficient management and staff, this school has established its reputation as a school for quality education, imbibing moral values into their wards and providing them holistic development of the mind and body. This annual day today is a testimony to their commitment in the overall development of the student. And I'm so pleased to witness these young students showcasing their talents and, most importantly, demonstrating their conduct, organizing abilities, and discipline. Modern-day education is aided with a variety of technology, computers, projectors, internet, and many more. Diverse knowledge is being spread among the people. Everything that can be simplified has been made simpler. Science has explored every aspect of life. There is much to learn and more to assimilate. The system of education has come a long way, and also the teachers, classrooms, and even students have changed. But one thing which has not changed is imparting knowledge through learning, which is never-ending process. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge the pivotal role of our teachers in this entire process. The role of teachers has evolved over these years and is clearly more than just planning and executing lesson plans. It's more importantly becoming the student's third parent. Teachers are a constant role model for their students. The role of teacher today is much different than it used to be. Historically, teachers used to be told what to teach and then also how to teach. They were expected to use the same methods for all students. In today's world of education, a teacher's role is quite multifaceted. Customization is the need of the hour. A modern day's teacher's job is to counsel students, help them to learn how to use their knowledge, and integrate their lives so that they will be able to augment value to the society. The teachers of St. Mark's Progressive School, thank you for your dedication, care, and most importantly, for your inspiration. Thank you for your investment in the future of our great nation. My wife and I make it a point to attend all the milestones of our kids. It's a non-negotiable at home. Parenting in today's world isn't a job in itself. Nuclear families have created a paucity of quality time of parents and adult members with their children. The 21st century phenomenon has to be tackled with a paradigm shift in parenting. Parents of today have to offer an empathetic mind and attention to children. In partnership with teachers, parents have to ensure that the child uncovers his or her mind. The child has to be offered the tenderness needed in their formative stages of life. The ancient rigidity has to give space to a friendly, flexible approach encased in our traditional value systems. Parents, you need to take time every day to catch up with your child on the day-to-day activities. This creates a sense of accomplishment in the child's mind as they narrate the activities of the day. It's not just important to make time for your child, but also important to be mentally present with them. This involves giving them undivided attention and having an active dialogue with them. Make sure to plan exciting outdoor activities. It's important that parents plan activities that engage the child physically rather than keeping them glued to technological devices. Plan their schedules and always leave them enough free time to explore their interests. Happy parenting. In the school report, our dear headmistress, Mr. Daksha Holt, articulated an impressive progress report of the school. And I'm very pleased with their focus on all-round development of the child. Physical education forms an important part of modern education. It is the process of imparting systematic instructions in physical exercise, sports, games, and hygiene. It aims at training of the body, the mind, and the conduct of a student. To keep a healthy mind within a healthy body, a student needs regular physical exercise. And talking of physical education, I must mention an event from my childhood. I explicitly remember this. I was in grade 5, and for my birthday, like every child, I expected toys as gifts. A big toy car, or in those days, there was robots, the newest rage. So I was full of excitement and anticipation of my birthday gifts. But one birthday gift that I received that year changed my perspective. It channeled my energies, structured my physical conditioning, brought discipline into my regime, developed team spirit, and helped me train my mind to focus. That special gift was my first cricket kit. It was my first formal introduction to this sport, and I'm ever grateful for the impact it continues to have in my life. And at this time, I would like to take the opportunity to once again thank the person who gifted me this precious gift, Mr. James Ambarpeta. Thank you, my favorite uncle. Thank you, Mama. In fact, I pursued cricket with equal passion as my academics. I went on to play for my school, my college, and also the A2 League division of the Hyderabad Cricket Association. Quality physical education is the most effective and inclusive means of providing children with skills, attitudes, values, knowledge, and understanding for lifelong participation. St. Mark's Progressive School, under the visionary leadership of Mr. James Ambarpeta and his dedicated and experienced staff, not only impart exemplary education but consistently deliver in instilling values, self-discipline, and healthy living through quality physical education. Personally, I'm very pleased with this growing awareness of sports' contribution to the growth of children in terms of life skills. Parents, I sincerely thank you for the encouragement that you are providing your children in this regard, and thank you for taking time to witness and encourage our dear children. Sports in today's time has exponentially evolved. It's a rapidly growing industry. KPMG, in his recent study, pegs the global sports industry to be a 700 billion US dollars. That is 1% of the total GDP. The sports sector in India has witnessed a number of recent developments which have contributed to the significant growth. Our government has introduced game-changing schemes such as Khelo India to further build our sporting infrastructure, talent scouting, and training facilitation. Although cricket continues to be a leading sport in our country, other sports have gathered sizable interest over the past few years. Establishment of new leagues in football, hockey, badminton, and less established sports such as kabaddi is changing the face of Indian sports. Players are getting a global stage to show their talent, and viewers are getting an opportunity to get more involved in their favorite sports. This rise in sports has not only further augmented its importance towards health, discipline, and ambition, but is now a lucrative profession by itself. My dear students, is that not exciting? People will actually pay you to watch, and then franchisees will vie to buy you in their teams. And think of the endorsements. But remember, dear future of our great nation, to be able to achieve this, education is imperative and is the foundation for every profession. Succeeding in life is as simple as being a student. All you have to do is pay attention, work hard, and give it your best shot. Dear students, do remember this quote: aim for the sky. If you miss, you will be among the stars. The sky, stars is all great, but remember, you will have to build your own rocket to reach there. Education is not a safety net. It is the rocket which will propel you towards success. All you have to do is aim and work on everything that takes to get a lift off. Talking of rockets, let me close by quoting our dear rocket man who went on to become the president of this great nation, Dr. Abdul Kalam. He said, "Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great." I wish you all the very best and continued success. Thank you.
Are some of the adjectives that aptly describe our principal, Mr. James Joseph, who had donned many a hat while dealing with students, their parents, staff, and so on. Sir, we are privileged to have you as our principal, and I request you to kindly go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Joy Kenneth Wamshi Kodamala and Mrs. Sharon Kodamala, Mrs. Manjula James, Mr. Jonathan, Abhishek, and Ashika. Friends, well-wishers, and my dear students, with God's abundant blessings and your constant support, that we are here today wishing you all a warm welcome on the occasion of annual day celebrations of St. Mark's Progressive School. Sow a thought and you reap an action. Sow an act and you reap a habit. Sow a habit and you reap a character. Sow a character and you reap a destiny. This quote aptly describes our continuous effort to nurture our students so that they grow into individuals with strength and character. Now I would like to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Joy Kenneth Vamshi Kodmala. He is popularly known as Kenneth Vamshi in the corporate world, presently working as Vice President of Global Finance Operations with Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, HSBC. An experienced finance professional with a master in business administration. He currently heads financial report systems in Global Finance Operations, HSBC, and also leads Global Finance Operations, Hyderabad Center. In his 15 years career with HSBC, he has undertaken key roles in accounting, management reporting, finance systems, business development, and migrations. He also served on the boards of St.Mark's Educational Society and Hagai, India. Kenneth is also a vivid sportsman and has represented his school, college, and also at the corporate level in cricket, badminton, table tennis, and caroms. Kenneth is married to Sharon Kodmala, and they are blessed with 2 children, Abhishek and Ashika. Sharon is Managing Director of Phoenix Processes India Private Limited and Director of J&J Hotmax Private Limited. She partners with governments of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha for Skill India projects and has successfully trained and placed over 500 rural youth. Abhishek, age 12, is presently studying grade 7 at Chirac, and their daughter, Ashika, age 9, is studying grade 4 at Chirac. And our guests of honor, Mr. and Mrs. Israel, they were not able to present. Please uphold them in your prayers. And also, my wife, Manjula James, and my son, Jonathan Milal. We are honored to have you all in our midst today. I wish all our students, teachers, a pleasant evening. And I wish all the students the best of luck for today. We wish God's blessings upon you. And thank you, parents, once again for coming. And you all have an enjoyable evening today. God bless you all.
I request the teachers in charge to please see that they settle down immediately.
Mrs. Sharon Vamshi Kodmala, the guest of honors, Mrs. and Mr. K. Israel, Mrs. Manjula James, my principal's wife, Jonathan Brinal, their son, parents and well-wishers. I extend a grand welcome to each and everyone to our 32nd annual Sports Day. Our school started in a humble way in 1985. God has been gracious, and with His blessings, we are a full-fledged school with 750 students and an efficient staff. Our principal, Mr. James Prafulla Kumar, and Mrs. Manjula James, their prayers and motivation always inspired us with each academic year. The academic year began with zeal and commitment. Our school's SSC results, as usual, were 100%. In the beginning of June 2017, we had in our midst Sister Madhubala, a spiritual counselor and a teacher by profession, who inspired our staff and class 10 students. Also, we had Mrs. Vijayalakshmi, a mathematics teacher working in Government High School, gave the staff very useful tips to continue with a CCA model and record maintenance. I take great pride in calling our institute with a vision. A vision to build intellectual individuals, clean societies, great nations, and an awesome world. We were on track with our content lectures, projects, interactions, and with sports activities while keeping balance with all-round development of students who only proved to be our strength. The teacher-student bond thrives upon knowledge sharing and skills building. Here I look forward to keeping this cycle year on year with your support. On November 14th, we had sports events namely cricket, kho-kho and kabaddi for seniors and juniors to commemorate Children's Day, which was held at Sarojini Fitness Academy. Apart from sports events, competitions, academics, institute should be integrated with the attitudes and values, and only then we can say it's our achievement. It's a great pleasure to announce that coming Saturday, that is on 27th, we have alumni meet at Chiran Fort Club, Begumpet. Today's event, our annual day, is an example of the gift of belonging. Yes, we all belong to this great workplace, St. Mark's. I conclude with a quote by Sir Benjamin Franklin. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. God bless you, one and all.
Appreciation, encouragement, and your sagacious advice to the parents, teachers, and students for their growth and future. Thank you once again. Now they're portraying teenage life.
फिर बेकरारी कैसी है संभाले संभलता नहीं ये दिल कुछ आप में बात ऐसी है
लेकर इजाज़त अब आपसे सांसें ये आती जाती है ढूंढे से मिलते नहीं हैं हम बस आप ही आप बाकी हैं
Now this is the second formation. They form a circle across here which signifies males and an arrow towards the end which signifies females and an equal sign in between.
ख्वाहिशों का चेहरा
That's what
क्यों
they dream of
धुंधला सा
becoming.
लगता है क्यों अनगिनत ख्वाहिशें हैं ख्वाहिशों का पहरा क्यों ठहरा सा लगता है क्यों ये गलत ख्वाहिशें हैं हर मोड़ पर फिर से मुड़ जाती है
Say it all.
खिलते
You follow
हुए
it.
पल में मुरझाती है बेशरम फिर भी शर्माती है ख्वाहिशें जिंदगी को धीरे धीरे डसती है ख्वाहिशें आंसू को पीते पीते हंसती है ख्वाहिशें उलझी हुई कश्मकश में उम्र कट जाती है
But the hopes of these children are crushed as they are forced into marriage. That's the mandap in between. And the barat at the sides. Say the bridegroom is coming. And they're forcing the girl into marriage. And in between there's a mandap with the bride and bridegroom.
जब खेलती कूदती अपने माता पिता के नज़रों के सामने बढ़ती है, उनके आंख का तारा बनती है। जब बड़ी होती है, उसे पढ़ लिख कर कुछ बनने का सपना दिखता है। माता पिता को दहेज की फिक्र लग जाती है कि उसके लिए दहेज का पैसा जमा करें।
The harassment begins.
लड़की को शादी करना पसंद नहीं है, उसका विवाह जबरदस्ती किया जाता है। लेकिन यह लड़का कम दहेज से शादी रचता है, इसीलिए उसे सास ससुर पति मिलकर पीहर से दहेज लाने को कहते हैं। लड़की मना करने से उसे सताया जाता है।
Immediately after marriage, the harassment for dowry begins. The actions in the song signifies the same. They hear a slap. Now you see, the bride is depressed and plans to annihilate herself, and the others are trying to convince her not to do so.
लड़की को यहाँ सहन नहीं होता और अपने माता पिता को दहेज के पैसे मांगकर तकलीफ नहीं देना चाहती।
चाहे जितना दम लगा ले, जाने ना तुझको ऐसे देंगे हम।
इस दबाव, गुस्सा, फिक्र से वो आत्महत्या का रास्ता चुनती है।
जाने तुझे
लेकिन हे लड़कियां, जीवन अमूल्य है, आत्महत्या कायरता कहलाती है। लड़ो, ऐसी जिंदगी से लड़ो, अपने जीवन को खुश रखो। हे लड़के के माता पिताओं, अरमानों का मोल लगाना बंद करो, दहेज के लिए लड़का बेचना बंद करो।
Well done, Topaz House. Once again, a big hand for them. That was a mesmerizing performance. Any young man who asks for dowry not only disowns. And now, after all this, we still have some excitement.
What about you, Shruti?
Kids, kitchen, college fees, I'm really stressed.
सारियां मेरी सत श्री अकाल, आदाब, namaste and good evening. From dawn to dusk, we have monotonous schedule, kids, school, kitchen, college, future planning, jobs, career, etc. कभी अपने बारे में और अपने परिवार के बारे में भी सोच लिया करिए, टाइम निकालिए, हमेशा किचन की झंझट और जीएसटी की परेशानी में ना डूबे रहिए. So जिंदगी is full of anxiety, stress, worries and tensions. So this year we are suggesting you not to lead a stress-filled life, rather lead a stress-free life. हाँ, जिंदगी जीने के लिए हम यहाँ पे जोशीला भांगड़ा पेश करने जा रहे हैं जो पूरी दुनिया में मशहूर है. So let's we go.
So here we have the world famous dance form, the Bhangra. It is one of the dance style that still appeals to this generation. That's the first formation. It's a W, which means welcome or let go of worries. Always remember that health is more important. Health is wealth. heard in the fusion of music and lyrics from across the world. You have a fusion of music from Spain, France, USA, and so on. That's from France. That's the lyrics from France, the Bhangra from France. Avoiding challenges. You have to find ways. There you see the rising sun. They form the rising sun. You have to find ways and means to rise above all that, like the rising sun. There you see them forming the rising sun. You have to rise above all the stress. To be the stress-free zindagi. That's the formation of the rising sun. Ultimately, it comes from a stress-free zindagi. That was all the dances, and the teachers in charge of the Diamond House were Mrs. Annie Mercy, Padma and Bala. For the Emerald House, it was Mrs. Deepika, Mrs. Grace and Mrs. Ramya. For the Ruby House, it was Mrs. Sri Lata and Mrs. Rama Devi. And for the Topaz House, it was Mrs. Sunita, Mrs. Salome and Mrs. Bhavani. Thank you children and thank you teachers. That was a wonderful performance. And now we shall have the 100 meters dash. Thank you, judges. And now, for the 100 meters dash for the relay, the judges are Mr. Mario, Mr. Sudarshan, and Mr. Sudhakar. Spanish lyrics from the Bhangra from the Spain, sorry. Despacito.
Got me feeling some kind of way. You wanna savor every moment slowly.
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ तुम्हारे हाई हाय नखरा तेरा नी हाई रे तेरे गबरू मारे हाई मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लगदे हुलारे
Hey yo, Empire.
ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਸੀ ਅੱਖ ਖੈਤੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਦੀ ਬਕੈਤੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਸੀ ਅੱਖ ਖੈਤੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਦੀ ਬਕੈਤੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੜੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਤੇਰਾ
That's the traditional Punjabi instrument called the chakli. The Bhangra dancers have a lot of gymnastic tricks up their sleeve. Thank you, children. A big round of applause for them for their high-spirited presentation. And the teachers in charge of the stress-free Zindagi are Mrs. Padma Balan, Mrs. Annie Mercy, and Mrs. Bala. Finally, let's remember that our health does not always come from medicine. It comes from peace of mind. Ultimately, it comes from a stress-free Zindagi. That was all the dances. And the teachers in charge of the Diamond House were Mrs. Annie Mercy, Padma and Bala. For the Emerald House, it was Mrs. Deepika, Mrs. Grace and Mrs. Ramya. For the Ruby House, it was Mrs. Sri Lata and Mrs. Rama Devi. And for the Topaz House, it was Mrs. Sunita, Mrs. Salomi and Mrs. Bhavani. Thank you, children, and thank you, teachers. That was a wonderful performance. Thank you, judges. And now, for the 100 meters dash for the the judges are Mr. Mario, Mr. Sudarshan and Mr. Sudhakar. We have, okay, boys are ready, is it? Yeah, boys are all ready. From the Diamond House, that is blue, we have Arjun and Dheeraj. And from the Emerald House, green, Ajay and Mohit. The race has started. Come on, children. Oh, Dheeraj from the Diamond House is ahead. Followed by the Topaz. Oh, Dheeraj leading Topaz and Emerald. I request Mrs. Ramola to kindly hand over the prizes to victory. Oh, come to the victory stand. The scoreboard is blocking the victory stand. Scoreboard is blocking the victory stand. Second from the Topaz are Mustafa, and third from the Emerald House, Mohit. The Emerald and third is Topaz. Followed by the Emerald and third. Now we have the next set of students running ahead. Juniors, this is Diamond and Ruby are together. And Topaz and Emerald. The Ruby is leading now. Oh, the boys here, the Diamond House, first place, second Emerald. Applause for all these children. The race has begun. The first lap of 100 meters and the second is taking over. We have the Ruby House, the Diamond very close to them, followed by Topaz and Emerald. The Ruby is leading. Oh, Diamond is taking over now. Followed by Topaz and Emerald. Yeah, the Diamond and Ruby neck to neck. Neck to neck, let's see. Oh, Ruby has taken over. First place, Ruby, Diamond, Emerald and Topaz. Well done, children. Congratulations to all of you. And first place goes to the Ruby House, followed by second is Diamond, third is Emerald. And off they are. Come on. Fine. Topaz is leading. Where? Oh, all three neck to neck. Topaz is leading, and neck to neck are Diamond and Ruby, followed by the Emerald. Topaz ahead still, followed by Diamond, Ruby, and Emerald. Come on, children, it's the last lap. Neck to neck, this is Topaz ahead, followed by Diamond and Ruby and Emerald. Well done, children. Huh? They took 6 seconds for the first lap, 10 seconds for the next. 10. The first place goes to the Topaz house, followed by Diamond and Ramon. They have to get ready. You can do that later. I request the teachers to kindly. Emerald.
Diamond House, take
Diamond,
your position.
Emerald, you're too far. You know how to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, all is far away. And Diamond, Emerald and Diamond, get closer. You all are one, isn't it? 1 unit. To illuminate the field and shake a leg to the tunes of Cha 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 from Soccer Girls. That's what, when all of you get together and be united, that's what happens. Everything looks colorful and full of life. The final closing dance.
This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band. And this time, we're gonna get funky. Funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're gonna do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Hop it out now. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop? Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Do that stuff. Do it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm out here.
Wow, that was a wonderful multiple performance. Thank you, children. This is our principal's favorite dance, which we put in the last minute. They just had 3 days of practice. And that was really masterful. As the sun has an appointment to eliminate the other parts of our planet Earth. So now I request our cabinet members to kindly come forward to lower the flag. This is usually done before the sun sets. Emerald and Diamond, please be seated. I request the teachers to kindly see that they settle down immediately. Children, please stop whatever you're doing and just settle down. It's a difference for your overall trophy. I request the captains, the cabinet members, all of you to come forward immediately. I request you all to stand for a few minutes until the flag is lowered. I request everybody to stand for a few minutes until the flag is lowered. The flag will be handed over to our principal for safekeeping until the next annual sports meet. Handed over to our principal for safekeeping until the next sports meet. You can take your seats, please, parents. Thank you. Thank you. Prize distribution now. I request the respective groups to kindly take your positions. Now we shall have the prize distribution ceremony.
Ruby as captain. The captain. The cricket team captain. And we also have from the same group man of the match. That is A. Vamshi of class 10. Is he present? Please go forward. A. Vamshi. Man of the match. He is man of the match, who scored the highest and he took the wickets also. Runners. Topaz House. Girls, please, girls, come forward. Girls of Topaz House. Coco boys. The boys, Diamond House. And the runners, Emerald House. Right. We also had kabaddi. Only for girls we had. And among them, the winners, Diamond House. And runners, Topaz. Now we have today's Mustafa. Among girls, 100 meters dash. The first goes to Soumya. That is from Ruby. Soumya, just wait, beta. The first goes to Ruby, Soumya. Second goes to Emerald, Shivani. Second, Shivani, run. You have to prove now. Today's relays, that is 100 into 4. The senior girls, they ran very fast. It was almost half a minute. They're running. The first goes to Topaz House. Girls, 4 of you, please come forward. The second, goes to Diamond, Rajeshwari, Tanpreet, Shravani, Amrin. That is second prize for Diamond. And the third goes to Ruby. Ruby, third house, Deshna, Preeti, Neha and Fatima Kalim. Topaz House, you all did not take cups. You took only one cup. Please come forward and take the 3-1. Harshita, go, that's it. Boys, 100 into 4, senior boys relay. The first goes to Ruby House. Akash, David, Ganesh, Karim. Abhishek, Faisal, Aryan, Fardeen. The third goes to Emerald. Pratik, Vishwajit, Altaf, Ashish. Hundred meters dash. The first prize goes to Arjun among juniors. Arjun, 1 second. The house mistresses, I request you to stand the other side of. The second prize goes to Diamond. Now we have drill display.
Enjoy your moment, children. Now for the drill display, the first prize goes to... Any guesses? Yeah, I'll hand over the mic to Mrs. Daksha.
It's Ruby. Ruby. Awaz, Azadi is equal to cry. That is child rights and you. And the second prize?
Second prize goes to who?
It's Topaz.
Children all have done well. Okay, you win sometimes, you lose sometimes. Everything is part and parcel of life. This is how you learn to overcome your drawbacks. You have to be stress-free. Take everything in your stride. Diamond and Emerald, it was a wonderful performance. Your stress-free zindagi and a life of mirth and joy. Okay, we need all this to move on in life. And congratulations to the winners.
Also, we have overall. Any guesses? Overall, the highest marks goes to Diamond. Anyhow, overall is only one prize, so it's okay. Other all three are runners.
Well done, children. And those corner. Yeah. Mrs. Mary De Silva. Mr. Mario Francis. Mr. M. Sudarshan. And Mr. K. Sudhakar. Mr. Manoj Xavier. And Mr. Yahya Hussain. That's Mr. Manoj Xavier, followed by Mr. Yahya Hussain. Thank you, judges, for all the patience and helping us through this program. We witness the greatest extravaganza, but also saw how dance can be divine and joyous. We are very thankful to you, dear parents, friends, and well-wishers, for the support extended to make this program a huge success. Thank you, children, parents, friends, well-wishers, our guests. And I request the children to kindly take your positions. I request Mrs. Deepika to kindly give the music. Teachers help them to form the line.
अगर छुआ मंदिर तो तुझे दिखा देंगे अगर छुआ मंदिर तो तुझे दिखा देंगे तुझको तेरी औकात बता देंगे
So congratulations to all of you. You all did very well. And your parents are waiting for you to go home. You all have to go and take good rest. Okay, you want DJ or a holiday? Okay, children. Once again, congratulations and God bless you all. You all did very well, and thank parents. I thank all the parents. It's time for us to wind up. We have no permission for the DJ, so just for a minute.
Sugar DJ. Sugar DJ. Sugar DJ.
Don't push anybody.
The ex-students, we have a reunion next Saturday. So those who would like to register, you can come to us. You can come here, Mrs. Cynthia's here. Take down your names. I repeat, next Saturday is the reunion. We're having it at Chirag Fort. I repeat, we have a reunion for next Saturday at Chirag Fort. The time is 4 to 7. You can register now. For all the ex-students, registration begins.
Sex in the morning, जी भर के नाच ले भी नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो याद तेरा कर.
Your attention please. Next Saturday is the reunion. We are having it at Chirag Fort. I repeat, we have a reunion tomorrow, next Saturday at Chirag Fort. The time is 4 to 7. You can register now. This is for all the ex-students. Registration begins.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
के अपनी भैंस चराए अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है बाद में न कहना कुछ भी पहले ही दे तू वार्निंग पार्टी चलेगी till 6 in the morning जी भर के नाच ले भी नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो यार तेरा कर
Your attention please, we have found a car keys, somebody's car keys. If you find yours missing, you can come towards the mic stand and collect your things.